Hello, I'm Mrs. Davis, and I am so glad you are here with me in the Happy Place to Grow, where we are doing all things reading. Yeah, we're sharpening our skills so that we can build our reading knowledge, and instead of focusing on learning to read, eventually, readers, you'll be reading to learn. You'll love to read. You can explore, you can enjoy, you can definitely find lots of knowledge, and you can freely read once your skills are all strong and sharp. Now, in our series, First in Phonics, we have been learning lots of strategies. Our main strategy has been tap it out, beginning, middle, and blend, say it fast, thinking about each letter and the sound that it makes. We've also reviewed all of the vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U. We've worked on the short sounds, I, and we're starting to venture into their long vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U. We've even discovered that Y, the letter Y, can make a vowel sound, and we explored when Y says long I in some words. Now today, we're going to be thinking about letters and sounds and putting them together, but instead of individually tapping out each sound, we're going to be thinking about a beginning sound. We've got them all down here. And we're going to chunk or group together sounds and letters that make a pattern that we can notice. So we're going to like chunk them together, and instead of sounding each one out, we're going to know the group sound, if you please. So this will be really easy. We're going to be thinking about patterns and how if we spy a pattern in a familiar word and use it when we see other words that have that same pattern, it can help us with our reading. So today we're going to be discovering the pattern all. And you can see that the vowel A doesn't say A or A. It says ah, ah. And sometimes vowels make a different sound even than the long sound and the short sound. So when it's grouped, when vowel A is grouped with LL, they team together and say all. All. Say that with me. All. So we're not going to be saying al. We're going to be putting these three letters together. We've got the twins, A, but A is going to be teaming up and saying all. We're going to put beginning sounds with all. We're going to sound out the two sections, say it fast, and then we'll talk about what each of the words we build, what they mean, how to use them in sentences, because sometimes the same word can be used in different ways. We call that multiple meanings. All right, let's get started. This is going to be a breeze for you excellent readers. We're going to be taking these beginning sounds, k, f, t, and oo, and we're going to place them with all to build some words and to discuss what they mean. So let's get started. I'm going to take my beginning sound, b, 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 and then I'm going to be putting it with all. So we'll have b plus all. B and then all. Are you ready to blend B and all together? Let's say it slow first. Ball, ball. Now let's say it fast. Ready? Ball, ball. Now let's think about the word ball. What do you know about a ball? Yeah, it's an object that you can bounce, but the word ball has other meanings. Think about it for a minute. Oh, how about this one? If you love to watch fairy tale movies, you might have seen like Cinderella where she goes to the ball, which is a big giant party where everybody dresses fancy. Or ball could be, I've heard it used this way, you bawl your eyes out. Or you could be scrunching something up and just ball up like a ball of paper, like a paper wad. So the word ball can be used in different ways. You know what? As I was chunking out and thinking about building words, how about this pattern? It's a word. It's our vowel letter pattern that we're thinking about, but it's also a word. What do you think it means? All. I like the word all because it includes everything or everyone. I get to eat all my ice cream, or all of the kids can go on the field trip. Yeah, it includes everything, everyone. That's a good word. Okay, so we've got all and ball. Hey, let's keep going. Let's use k plus all. So we're putting our beginning sound k plus all. Let's say it slow. Call. Ooh, good job saying it slow. Do it again. Call. Now, let's say it fast. Are you ready? Ready, set, call. Call me, maybe. Call can be you're talking, sending a message on a phone. You're calling someone up. Or it could be like this, Johnny, come for dinner. You're calling to someone. Or it can even mean a visit. Yeah, a visit. Like you're making a call. You're checking in on someone. You're going to call upon a friend. That means you're going to go visit them. Wow, you know, words are amazing. And the more we learn about words and their meanings and how to say them, the smarter we are. I like growing this gray matter. Do you? Okay, let's get our next beginning sound. It's the letter F. Do you remember what F says? Oh, yeah, that's easy for you. Now let's put with all. Let's blend all. Ready? Fall. Do it again. Fall. Now let's say it fast. Ready? Set. Fall. Now think about fall for just a minute. What do you know about fall? Well, the season fall, which we've just experienced, and we're coming to a close on fall. In fact, I think next week, because this is the middle of December, pretty soon it's going to be the end of the season of fall, and we'll be starting the season of winter. Fall can be a season. We think about fall, things are falling down. You could have a fall. So fall is a downward motion. Fall. All right, let's move on to our next one, letter H. Remember, that's a quiet sound. This will be our beginning sound. Say that with me. Good. Let's put with all. Let's say it slow. All. Super. Again, hall. You ready to say it fast? 1, 2, 3, hall. All right. Now, what is a hall? What do you think? A hall is a narrow passage. In my house, we have a very long hall. And as we go down the hall, there are different doors that we can go into. At your house, is the hall, the passageway to different rooms in your house, is it long or short? Also, a hall could be like a place that you rent and have like a party, like a banquet hall. I've heard of that before, like you're having a big party, maybe a wedding reception or a birthday party, and you need a big space, and people rent out a space called a hall so that you can have a big group or gathering. Hall. Okay, wow. So far we've made ball. Well, I keep forgetting all. Ball. And then call. Fall. And hall. Now I threw this letter in because this is a fun place to go. If you're a shopper, let's put with all. Let's sound it out. Plus all. Mall. I'm glad we don't have to chunk this one out. Letter. Well, we do chunk it out. I'm glad we don't have to tap. I'm glad we can put and all together. That makes our reading job a lot easier. Let's say it fast. Ready, set, mall. Have you ever been to the mall? Yeah, it's a fun place for where people go. Usually a mall is indoors. There's lots of shops and there's places to eat. There's places to go buy things. Sometimes there's arcades at the mall. Sometimes a mall can be an outdoor space. Wherever there's a collection of shops and restaurants and places that people can buy things, we call that a mall. Do you like going to the mall? I do. Shop till you drop. All right, moving right along, let's take this beginning sound. T, t. I'm glad you said it quickly. T plus all. Let's chunk that together. T plus all. Let's blend it. Tall. Do it again. Tall. Okay, let's say it fast. Ready, set, tall. Tall is referring to height, how tall something is. It's also a comparing word, like you can say something is tall compared to something else, like one thing is taller than another, or if a person has a really big height, they're very tall, that means they're standing higher than other people. That's how we compare tall to the opposite is short. Now, I'm definitely on the short side, not the tall side. Well, sad to say, we are on our last all word. We're going to take this beginning sound. Ooh, say it with me. Ooh, yeah. Plus all. Let's put these sounds together. I love chunking beginning sound with a group of letters that form a pattern and make a sound. Wow. Good job. Wow. All right. Let's say it fast. Ready, set, wall. Now, what is a wall? I know you've heard of it. It's like a section of a building, the part that stands. So a house is built with maybe 4 or 5 or 6 walls. In a house, there are spaces that go up that section off rooms in your house. So it's a sectioning, it's a partitioning object, a wall. Sometimes people say that other people have their wall up. They're guarded. They're not open. So wall, we think of like a closed space or closing something off. Wall. Wow, you did great. Let's review what we've built so far. I'm not going to forget all this time. All, remember our goal was to chunk. And then we put b plus all, ball, correct. And then k plus all, call. F plus all, fall. Isn't this easy? I love learning new strategies, and I love the fact that we can take a pattern, a group of letters that form a sound, and make our reading job so much easier. Plus all, hall, plus all, mall, t, plus all, tall, and plus all, wow. Great job today thinking about letters and sounds, and our focus today has been thinking about grouping or chunking letters and sounds to form a pattern that when we see it, we can recognize that this vowel will not say a or a when it's grouped with ll. Now, of course, there are always exceptions to the rule, but overall, you can count on all, A-L-L, to group together and form its pattern and sound. All right, readers, I want you to join me on the next video. We're going to be reviewing all words, and we're also going to be welcoming in some letter teams. We're going to go back to short vowels. We're going to be thinking about a, e, a, and we're going to pair those with some twins. We're going to be thinking about s, the double S twins, f, the double F twins, and we're going to grab onto the old twins also as we build some short vowel words and pair them with the twins. All right, readers, you have been very successful today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you real soon as we continue to build our reading skills together. As always, have a good one.